welcome for tuning in, and buongiorno. Buongiorno pala avoglazi alla imtri pulacato viernes. If creativity is intelligence having fun, what is this show?
And
you know what really annoys me? People to whom nodding is just a cultural artifact of conversative past. What I mean is, have you ever been talking to somebody and they just kind of like, you'll just be there in the mechanic shop and you'll be like, you know, some aspects of monarchical governments are actually kind of better than, you know, like representative democracies like our own. And then they'll just be like, because I'll be like, hey, have we successfully elevated the discourse, or are you just a nodder? But I think next time I'm gonna like call the person's bluff, and I'm just gonna start saying crazy crap that just no one would ever agree to. But you have to do it gradually. You gotta start it with like something the nodder would normally nod to, and then just kind of like amp it up slowly. You know, our boys really sucked it up at the bowl this year. Honestly, I like Reese's better when they're melted in my car. Don't you just love making your bed? 100 pounds of bricks definitely heavier than 100 pounds of feathers. It's amazing how much cheaper insurance is now that we have Obamacare. Oligarchy is not such a bad thing. I'm sure all that bad stuff about Stalin's just made up. The classes of the bourgeois and proletariat are destined to vie with each other in perpetual struggle. You may think I'm just saying that to make the video more enjoyable, but I'd probably do that.
And
if you remember that movie Back to the Future 3, the last Back to the Future, and there's that scene where Doc Brown has that big contraption that the entire thing just like makes one little piece of ice. I mean, really, why would you even bother? It's just a little piece of ice. It's just gonna melt when you put it in there anyway in like 2 minutes. I mean, if you're gonna bring something back, like invent something that somebody was about to invent in the late 1800s. Like, you could be the guy that invents the internal combustion engine and just be like a bajillionaire. But no, Doc, go ahead with your iced tea. Frickin' waste.
And
so I've kind of been doing business stuff for a lot of my life. And one thing I've learned is sometimes you can identify an untapped market, kind of a little space for a really good idea. And I think I've found one. Think about all the Batman stuff that we've seen throughout the centuries. Batman's always out there like fighting crimes, and he's like beating people up and punching people, and you know, like, I guess he cuts out those like word balloons that appear when he's like kicking the crap out of people. Probably Robin's job, actually. You gotta delegate authority. But you know, you have to think, you know, how does he pay the bills? And of course we all know the answer. It's because he's millionaire Bruce Wayne. But what does that really mean? Personally, I want to know way more about Wayne Enterprises. In case you don't know, Wayne Enterprises is Bruce Wayne, alter ego of Batman's big old corporate empire. I think we need a movie about Bruce Wayne, the businessman. I mean, really, when you think about it, you only get little glimpses into this. Like, they manufacture military stuff or something. But, you know, I gotta think, like, that's kind of a niche market. He's probably a lot more diversified than that. Personally, I want to know about all the aspects of Bruce Wayne's business model. I mean, what's his customer acquisition cost? For his customers, what's his target demographic? What's his profit to cost ratio? Do his stockholders worry about corporate inversion? Does he outsource his labor, or is it all USA? I mean, we gotta keep things here in America. Also, what's his competition? There's gotta be a couple other people out there wanting a piece of that pie. But no, it'd definitely be like a really great movie. Like, you have all these scenes of boardrooms and stuff, and like little snivelly guys, you know, doing presentations and trying not to get canned. And just every once in a while, Bruce Wayne would just kind of duck out the door and he'd be like, oh guys, I gotta take care of something. Like, I bet Bruce Wayne is just as passionate about his corporate empire as he is about, like, fighting crime. I mean, I think he inherited his business empire from his father, but it would still take a lot of work to maintain a organization of that size. Wonder if he's more of a fan of Keynesian economics or Austrian school. I bet he's really in favor of a strong dollar policy. Personally, I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say that Bruce Wayne is probably in favor of a dollar backed by gold. Okay, it's settled. Batman is a libertarian.
And
So before in the vlog of M3, I discussed the idea that any three movements put together is a dance. Here's your three movement dance of the day.
Brakes on the bus, brakes on the car, brakes to make you a superstar.
and
Sorry guys, I'm on hold with customer service. Oh, somebody's beeping in. Oh, it's Preston. These idiots are probably never gonna even pick up the darn thing anyway, so we might as well. Alright, what?
Gotcha.
What is it?
Hey, Mark, you there?
Here, I'll put you on video phone.
Gotcha.
I mean,
So I was just thinking today about how weird birthdays are. I mean, you're pretty much celebrating coming out of your mom's womb
oh come on Preston, this is like a really bad time. I mean,
for the 6th, 7th, 30th time. I mean, how weird to say happy birthday.
I mean,
I don't know, just a thought. Gotcha.
and
well anyway, that's what we have for you this week. We've been getting tons of subs. Thanks for all the sharing and caring and liking and viewing. Things around here been doing real good. So have a great week everybody, and don't forget next time to